Hello everyone, this is Lofabre and welcome to the 7th and last part of this tutorial series for Endless Space 2 Penumbra expansion. This will be also about the Umbral Choir as all this series. It will be a playlist in my YouTube channel, and also I'll link every one of the tutorials to Games Together tutorial section. This one is a bit miscellaneous because it's about things I cannot fit well in other tutorials. The first one is about minor assimilations. As Umbral Choir, you can assimilate minor factions, but as in your system there's only room for your population and superpopulation, it works a bit different. Here we got a minor faction we can assimilate just now. To do it, just increase influences, relations with them as usual, or hack as mad, and then you got the options. Assist will work close to any other faction, but once you fulfill the quest, the result instead of assimilation will be the same as purge. Declare war, of course, you can invade them. Survival training, it covers the economic options because some options for other factions didn't match well with Umbral Choir playstyle. So sometimes you will get this one that give you manpower in exchange of some resources. And now let's purge. Purging will give you the minor faction trait, workspace oddity, will kill every of its populations and planets, but will create a sanctuary on each of its colonized planets. Let's purge it. Now we've got a colonization scene corresponding to the planet we created the sanctuary on. And here you can see instead of the minor faction, we've got a system with a sanctuary on the planet where the minor faction was. If it got two colonized planets, we will get two sanctuaries, but we're not so much okay. Plus its fleet. We got the fleet too. This fleet will have native cloaking like every Umbral Choir fleet, but be careful because sometimes these fleets appears uncloaked, so cloak them, and sometimes a roaming explorer of another faction can find you and you won't be hidden anymore because you assimilated a minor and an uncloaked fleet appeared here. I think this is about assimilation of minor factions. Let me show you another specifics for Umbral Choir I felt didn't match any other tutorial, and this is this tag, perfect negotiation. It follows the path of some colonization tags, and this is the last one that allows you to create sanctuaries on destroyed planet. If you think this makes sense with the faction lore, sanctuaries on destroyed planets are not the ones that give you most fitsy, but you can have some interest on them for any variety of reasons, or you can just create the sanctuaries when nobody has any interest on the system, and then send a behemoth if you've got the Supremacy DLC to restore it. Well, if you are asking, you cannot create a sanctuary on Harrow. Is an exception, like you cannot place a transmigration beacon over the Bolter's special node. And let's go for the last one. It's about your home system planets. Home system planets, as everything with Umbral Choir is special. We'll go here. What you'll get, you can colonize all these planets, and instead on normal planets we have crescents. We can specialize it as any other faction. I recommend strongly the science specializations because they are called, and science is very useful with Umbral Choir. You can also, instead of terraforming, you've got the ability to upgrade it from solo to duo, duo to trio, and trio to hyper trio. It will essentially give you, as you can see in the tooltip, it went here, it will grant you more fitsy from the planet the feats here are different every time you upgrade it, and +1 population slot every time you upgrade a planet. To unlock these special upgrades, you'll have to go to the tech screen, and they are linked to your science and exploration tree. Once you reach level 2, you got the first to say crescent upgrade, on stage 3 the second one, and on stage 4 the third and last one. You've got also the colonization text to create sanctuaries. And I think this is everything I want to tell you. I hope this tutorial series was useful for you, and see you again.